everyone, it's Lisa Mears. Thank you for joining me today. In today's video, I'm bringing you another crafty idea that you can use for your holiday gift giving. This is a snowman, and inside the snowman is a chocolate Hershey bar. Super cute and fun to give to your children or grandchildren, maybe even your coworkers or teachers or anyone you just need to give a small gift to during the holidays. Okay, so I have a piece of white cardstock. My white cardstock is 65-pound cardstock. I suggest using 65-pound or less in weight white cardstock. If you use anything thicker than that, you might have a hard time folding it. And it measures 7 inches by 5¼ inches. You will also need a chocolate Hershey bar. You will also need some buttons, and I also have some small dies that I used from a Trinity Stamps die set. It's the same die set that I used to make the mini coffee cup holder treats. And I'm just using the snowman eyes, mouth, and carrot nose from that. So this is the die for the eyes and the mouth, and here is the die for the carrot nose. So I went ahead and die cut all of that. And now if you don't have those dies, you can always just hand draw some eyes, mouth, and a nose on your snowman. I also picked up a set of 12 mittens from Amazon. They come in various colors. These are children's mittens. I love them because they're so colorful. They have all these little snowflakes and hearts on them. You can use any kind of mitten that you want. This will be for the snowman hat. So this pack that I picked up has purple, it has red, navy blue, it has a hot pink, and then it has a lighter pink. So these are all the colors that are included in the pack that I picked up, and I will have a link to these mittens down in the description box in case you want to pick up the same. Okay, so let me show you how to make this cute little snowman. So I'm going to fold the flaps of my Hershey bar down. Want to make sure that they are flat, and I'm going to position my Hershey bar on this piece of cardstock. The cardstock again measures 7 inches by 5¼ inches. I am going to fold the sides up, and I'm also going to just fold up a little bit on the shorter side as well. And what I'm doing is I'm actually just trying to crease that cardstock, just put a little bit of a fold in it or a little bit of a crease in it so it's easier to fold. And then once I have that crease in the cardstock on all 4 sides, I'm going to go ahead and use my hot glue gun, and I'm going to glue this down. So I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue on the edge, and I'm going to fold up so that it presses flat against that candy bar. And I'm going to just press down on the sides to get a good fold. I'm going to then take my hot glue gun, do the same thing for the opposite side. So put a little bit there on the edge of the cardstock, fold up to press it onto the candy bar, and then just press down those sides, and then I'll be ready to fold up the long sides of the candy bar. So basically just like you're wrapping a present, you're just wrapping up this candy bar with some cardstock. Now once again, you want to make sure that you're not using anything thicker than 65 pounds, otherwise it's going to be harder for you to fold this cardstock. The less weight you have for the cardstock, the better. I did try to use copy paper, but I found that it was a little thin, and you can actually see through the paper. You can actually see the Hershey bar logo through the front, so I didn't care for that. I wanted it a little bit thicker. So again, I'm just using the cardstock, and the cardstock that I'm using is the Michaels Recollection 65-pound white cardstock. So here I'm just finishing up, just adding the hot glue to the other side and folding this over and just holding that down until it secures in place. And now the candy bar is all wrapped up, so we're ready to decorate it. So I'm going to flip it over so that the back side where the fold is on the back, and then the front is just the solid cardstock with no creases. And I'm going to go ahead and put this mitten right over the top. This is going to be for the hat. Oh, it's starting to come together, so cute. So I'm just going to speed it up just a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and add all of these die cut pieces. So I added the nose, and then I'm going to add the little dots for the mouth. Just put them in like a little oval shape underneath that nose. And then once I have the mouth on, I'm just going to add the eyes. Now once again, if you don't have this die, you can always just draw your eyes and your nose and your mouth right onto that cardstock. So now I'm just using some ribbon in my stash, and I tied a little bow. It's actually just a knot there for the scarf. And I'm going to add some buttons. So I'm just adding some green buttons that match the scarf, and I'll add 3 buttons using some hot glue right underneath that ribbon scarf. And then the last thing I'm going to do is just take some twine and I'm going to wrap it around the mitten, and it's going to be wrapped around right underneath the finger portion, and tie it tight, and then just tie it in a bow, snip off the ends. And then I have this little snowflake embellishment. This is just something I picked up and had in my stash from years ago from Joann's. And I just added some hot glue to the snowflake and added that to the twine and put that there on the top, and that completes my snowman. So here are 3 snowmen that I created, the Hershey Bar snowmen, and I used 3 of the mittens and the purple, the hot pink, and the red. And I just think they turned out super cute, perfect for holiday gift giving. So again, all products links will be down in the description box below and on my blog at lisamearsdesigns.com. If you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear them, so please leave them down below, and be sure to subscribe for more card making and crafty tutorials from me. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.